Talked about the possibility of moving a large number of people. I'd like to dig deeper in the how here. We have racial tensions in this country. We do represent something about ourselves that's different than around the world. Did he have a point there? And how exactly would you send these people back home? Physically, how?
Everybody has a point. Look, we have to do what we have to do. And Ike did it, and other people have done it. And in Mexico, you want to go into Mexico, you're not out of there, you get thrown out. I had friends that were there the other day. They overstayed by a day. They're knocked on the door by the police, but you're over by a day. By the way, that's the way a country's supposed to be run, whether you like it or not.
Why aren't we run that way? Why are other
because
countries? You made this point last night. Right. Why are other countries top run?
We have bad leadership. I mean, we really do. We have bad leadership. Look, the whole thing with the anchor babies, all right? Now, in the 14th Amendment, you know, that really covers it. You need an act of Congress. You don't have to go through a new amendment or anything, a new constitutional amendment. But anchor babies, a woman is pregnant. She goes over to the border, has a baby on our land. Now we take care of the baby for the next 85 years. It's not that way. I must tell you, and I said it wasn't that way, and the legal scholars have now said I was right. I'm not talking about the television scholars. The legal scholars say I'm right. If that happened in Mexico, we had a baby in Mexico, Mexico would throw you the hell out. You know, Mexico is the hardest country in the world just about to become a citizen of. But they send people over here. And I'm not just talking Mexico. They're coming in from Asia. They're coming in from all over the world.
Okay, conceptually, I understand what you're saying and what you're describing, but still, tell me that. Are you going to have a massive deportation force?
You're going to have a deportation force, and you're going to do it humanely, and you're going to bring the country, and frankly, the people, because you have some excellent, wonderful people, some fantastic people that have been here for a long period of time. Don't forget, Mika, that you have millions of people that are waiting online to come into this country, and they're waiting to come in legally. And I always say the wall. We're going to build the wall. It's going to be a real deal. It's going to be a real wall. There was a picture in one of the magazines where they had a wall this tall, and they were taking drugs over the wall. They built a ramp over the wall, and the truck was going up and down. They were using it like a highway. The wall was like a highway. And that's not going to happen. It's going to be a Trump wall. This is going to be a real wall. And it's going to stop people, and it's going to be good. But your friend Thomas Friedman called me, and he said, there should be a big door. I said, going to be a big door. I love the expression. There's going to be a big, beautiful, nice door. People are going to come in, and they're going to come in legally. But we have no choice. Otherwise, we don't have a country. We don't even know how many people. We don't know if it's 8 million or if it's 20 million. We have no idea how many people are in our country. And then you see what happened with Kate in San Francisco. You see what happens with all of the things going on, all of the tremendous crime going on. It costs us $200 billion a year for illegal immigration right now. $200 billion a year, maybe 250, maybe 300. They don't even know. We're going to stop it. We're going to run it properly, and we're going to stop.
So people will face ramifications if they don't leave.
People will leave. People will leave. They're here illegally.
How are you going to pay for this?
It's very inexpensive.
Are they going to be ripped out of their homes?
Can I tell you? They're going back where they came. If they came from a certain country, they're going to be brought back to that country. That's the way it's supposed to be. Now, they can come back, but they have to come back legally. They can come back, but they have to come back legally. And I have to tell you, so many people are in love with it. The loudest applause last night at the debate was when I said this. Even I was surprised, but I mean, the place went wild. Now, I'll tell you the other thing. The people that like it more than anybody are the Hispanics that are here legally. There's a radio host in New York who was on the other day. They wrote a story about him. He said, I can't believe it. The Hispanics love Trump. Because he's talking about his listeners. They came here legally. They went through all of this long process. They came here legally. And he's talking about all of the people that call up. It's a Hispanic station.
But
they love Trump.
Your opponents would say, though, you look at the polling numbers, and you do worse among Hispanics.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I'm leading everybody. I'm beating everybody. We just had